Guru in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I shared with you guys something about William Saliba's agent. Well, he is in London. Yes, more proof I have got about it. And more on it in this video, we'll talk about the future of Dio Upamecano, what he has said, what he believes according to David Ornstein, and finally, we'll talk about Thomas Partey. What is the level of connection with Arsenal and Thomas Partey and Felipe Coutinho? But first, let's remove and let's actually talk about Felipe Coutinho for once. Arsenal are liking the player's profile and they would want him on loan, but not more than that because the asking price is too much and probably the wages are putting off Arsenal. But for now, it's all about the loan deal and you can expect that to happen. But because Bayern are not looking to loan him back so that Barcelona will have a big headache with them. But talking about it, William Saliba's agent is definitely in London. Well, and why is he in London? You'll come to know in the video. Keep watching the video till the end and make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And first of all, I'm so sorry, not first of all, but thank you so much, guys. Our family is beyond, we've reached beyond 5,000 subscribers. It's really great. Best place to be at Arsenal, for an Arsenal fan to get all the news at one place in YouTube. And the biggest part is we reached 5,000 subscribers. Congratulations to all the subscribers, and thank you so much, guys, for trusting me. And let's move on to the first news. Well, talking about Emiliano Martinez, well, he's actually spoken about Mikel Arteta. He says we knew Mikel would be a good manager when he signed here, but we didn't know he would be this good. He's incredible. He knows how to deal with experienced players, with young players. He gives us a game plan against anybody and gives us hope when we do the training sessions. He knows what position you have to be in every department, whether you are a goalkeeper, a striker, or a left winger. And then when we go into the games, those scenarios we worked on in training actually happen. So we start believing in every word that he says. You know why I believe that Mikel Arteta is the right guy? Because similar. All these what Emiliano Martinez has spoken about Mikel Arteta, you can hear about Pep Guardiola. You can hear about this from his players. I've read a lot of times wherein Sterling, Kevin De Bruyne, Aguero, they are actually sharing their experiences with working with Pep Guardiola, and they have said exactly these same things. So I can understand all these things have rubbed off on Mikel Arteta. Now, not only this, let's talk about it. Cedric Soares, ladies and gentlemen, has tweeted out, "Practice makes perfect. Hashtag Arsenal, hashtag Gunners, hashtag COYG, hashtag training, hashtag work, hashtag focus, hashtag Premier League." So it's pretty much clear Cedric Soares is ready for the next game. I think he may start tonight against Leicester City. I think that can happen, but let's see. Well, talking about it, well, another talent, David Ornstein has spoken about in a new podcast where he says that another talent to have caught Gareth Southgate's eye is versatile 18-year-old Bukayo Saka at Arsenal. So you can see Bukayo Saka at the Euros. It could happen because the youngster is showing a lot of versatility and talent, and the youngster could be in Gareth Southgate's plans. Let's see. Well, not only this, Mikel Arteta is still waiting for Arsenal to make Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang a formal contract offer to secure his star striker's future. Now, we all know what Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has demanded. Well, these are sources, okay? We can't just, this is what is there on the internet. We have to believe for now about it on the face value. What the reality is, we have to wait for the official confirmation about it. But I believe Aubameyang's future is definitely here to stay. And also, Aubameyang's future is now in the hands of Arsenal's head of football, Raul Sanllehi, who is yet to present a formal proposal to the 31-year-old. Arsenal will no doubt be reluctant to give Aubameyang parity with Ozil, and yet the club realize they must do something to recognize his standing as the club's most important player. Arteta has been working hard to show Aubameyang that his ambitions can be matched by Arsenal, and is understood to believe he has made some headway, which has caused his optimism. So Arteta was important. He's showing that in his performance. Now everything is in the hands of Raul Sanllehi and Aubameyang. Well, not only this, Mesut Ozil tweeted out, "Good friends always keep in touch. Hashtag bro, hashtag deep talk, hashtag London." Well, he was seen with Matthew Flamini. It's a good reunion. I'm not against it, but what about his back? Is he going to help the team, or probably going to sit out and get those millions for the whole of next season and then leave Arsenal? Probably that's his best criteria maybe. But not only this, let's talk about more different things. Well, yesterday Spurs had a match against Everton which they won 1-0, but there was a fighting incident. Yes, there was a quarrel between Hyun Son Min and Hugo Lloris. Now I don't understand what it was about. I really did not read about it because today I was very busy, but it was really looking ugly. Son, he's a guy. The media adores him because he's so cute. He's a South Korean sensation, and Hugo Lloris is a respectable name in terms of goalkeepers are concerned. But they were looking. I mean, that was the most entertaining part of the whole game yesterday. Just joking. But well, moving on to the next news, Saint Etienne have agreed to forego the 2.5 million euros clause they were due to receive for Saliba if he played 17 matches this season. Talks between both the clubs expected to conclude positively, and Saliba is expected to play in the final of the cup. So it's pretty much clear. I think Raul Sanyehi, this is Raul Sanyehi's magic. He's letting Saliba play the final match because Saint Etienne are right now on their knees to let their best player play in the defense so that they could have a chance to win a cup against Paris Saint-Germain. Obviously, if Saliba plays, there is a chance because he's a good central defender and in the plans of Claude Puel. But more importantly, if Arsenal have waived off the amount that they had to pay just because Saliba had to play this game, that's pretty much clear. Arsenal don't pay anything. Saliba gets to play the final, and probably at least they take care about the play. Take care of the player as well. And probably this is the biggest reason why his agent was in London. Well, moving on, Matthew. This is the biggest news. Okay, please pay attention to it because Matthew Guendouzi has been training alone since Arsenal's defeat at Brighton on June 20th. Yes, Arsenal are keen to move on with the 21-year-old France midfielder, offering him as a swap deal of direct sale. The club is expected to meet his representatives in coming days. Oh my God, this is coming from David Ornstein, and I did not even realize that Matteo Guendouzi was the bigger problem. Well, the problem is that it is not the first time that it has happened. We'll come to know more about it. Talking about Matteo's value, especially post COVID-19, and now teams know he is not wanted at Arsenal at all costs. Well, his value has dropped definitely, and not only this, did you know Guendouzi pulled the same thing on at Lorient. When he was at Lorient, he had thrown a lot of tantrums and he was left out of the squad for months. Now he's pulling the same problem at Arsenal as well. So I think in that sense he needs to grow up because no, this is Arsenal, bro, and this is professional football. You got to behave like a professional. Professionals don't act like babies. No, not like cry babies. Okay. And talking about transfer window, Mikel Arteta said we have to be open for different situations. I think the market will give us opportunities to do certain deals like this swaps. But at the moment, I cannot comment on any of that. Talking about Ceballos, Arteta said we are talking to the club. Obviously, we don't own the player. It's not in our hands. So the clubs will need to have communication and see what we can do. Chris Wilder has accused Mikel Arteta of turning drinks break into team talk. Chris Wilder says, we were told against Arsenal we weren't allowed before the game to give team talks. And then I saw Mikel gather his troops and start delivering a team talk. And I thought that rule, that directive we got from the Premier League has gone straight out of the window. Oh, come on, now don't cry about it. Yeah? I mean, you could do this. But moving on. We're talking about Ceballos. Arteta says, yeah, we are talking to the club. And the whole situation, that's I said about it. But we're talking about if Mateo will return. Arteta says, I don't know. The reality is, it hasn't, so we are still where we are. I really don't know why he does this, isn't it? We're talking about more about Ceballos. Arteta says, I love how much he likes to play football, the passion he puts into every training session and every game. We just have to see his celebrations. I think he's evolving in the right way and he's becoming a really important player for us. We're talking about Leicester City. Leicester will play without Pereira, Ricardo Pereira, James Maddison and Chilwell. Arsenal can beat them now because if you don't have a proper left back and right back and central attacking midfielder, you need to understand that you are in tantrums, you are in doldrums, and we can beat Leicester City for sure. We're talking about Thomas Partey. Arsenal are definitely ready with that for sure. But not only this, but it looks like Atletico Madrid are in to actually, the interest of Thomas Partey has actually interested a lot of other clubs like Juventus. Yes, Juventus are interested in signing Thomas Partey as well. Well, I don't understand why is Thomas Partey being wanted. I mean, Juventus wants every single every single person, isn't it? Well, talking about it, Juventus have offered Aaron Ramsey in straight swap for Tottenham's Tanja and Domele, but Tottenham have rejected the offer coming from Mike McGrath, so you better believe this because he is a reputed person. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. Sit back, relax, and enjoy all the news that comes on this platform. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers. And don't forget to subscribe and cheers.